Late night snack. What's up, everybody? Time for another late night snack, German edition. The German one. We got mushroom egg Spaetzle, the Deutsch Keutsch. That's from Aldi's, baby. And the German soda, Sprecher, Orange Dream. I'm going full German, full Isaiah Hartenstein. Since the Knicks just won, they beat the Pacers. Well, Hartenstein's not on the Knicks anymore, but he's from Germany. They do have Ariel Hukporti, he's from Germany. So in honor of that, with the Knicks winning, with Hukporti getting his first NBA block at Madison Square Garden, we're gonna have the mushroom egg Spaetzle and the German soda, which I've never had this stuff before. Orange Dream craft soda. Now, this is probably in this whole thing, which I would never eat, but it's probably like 75 sugar. We're gonna find out. 57 grams in the bottle, which means I'm gonna probably have one sip. Baby mason jar. And this egg Spaetzle, egg noodle dish with mushroom sauce. Again, but sugar and salt combo, not a normal thing, but this is a special German celebration. And half of this, which is what this is, 830 milligrams of sugar, which is 38% of the daily thing. That should be 38% of what you should have. This should be all of it, 850 sodium. 46 carbs. How much sugar? 5 sugar. 11 protein, 280 calories. Deutsch Kucha. And then the let's get this going here. And where's my bottle opener? Here it is. It's blending in. Let me say, this doesn't sound like a snack, Tommy. What kind of snack is it? Like a meal? See, you don't always have to play by the rules. So we're going to talk about that. Like, it doesn't always have to be by the book. It doesn't always have to be what everyone's expecting. You can always go out of the... Yeah, very orange creamy. So Orange Dream, orange cream. My eyesight's not great without the glasses. I'm in the store. This was, by the way, from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree carries this stuff. And this, I guess, is Aldi's. I don't really like cream soda. And I thought it said cream. And then I looked, I'm like, oh, it's Dream. And I thought, all right, it's just going to be orange. And it smells a little creamy. Let's do a little bit there. Let's get a bite going here. The German edition in honor of Ariel Hukporti, German player on the Knicks. First win tonight. That's good, but salty. I added in 85% lean ground turkey into this to give it a little joie de vivre. And I think I put spinach in now. It's good. Yeah, it's good. You could taste the salt. The salt's there. And this is very creamy, like cream soda-y. Good though. I wonder if they use like high fructose in this. A lot of times, outside of the U.S., these drinks, the sodas, they don't use high fructose. Like the Coke from Mexico, the Mexican Coca-Cola, cane sugar. I don't mess around. So let's see here. This is really hard to see. No. Carbonated water. Maltodextrin? Where's the sugar in this? Glucose syrup. Oh, glucose syrup. So they don't use frigging sugar in this. Glucose syrup. This is what I'm saying. What is going on, America? What's going on, America? What's going on, America? Come on, stand up. I'm gonna lead this here. I want a nice presentation. I mean, what's going on, America? Why do these foreign places get it right? Why do they get it right, man? With the sugar stuff. Not only does the American products, and I'm not saying all these other ones put great stuff in, these American products, they have like multiple versions of a sugar in there too. Multiple versions. So it's like it's sugar, then it's syrup sugar, and then it's this thing, and then it's that thing. All variations. It's good though. I do notice when it's, I'm not saying I'm some connoisseur. I'm not these people. Some of these smokers, they can tell you what's this kind of cigarette, and if they're having this kind of cigarette, or if it's Coke and Pepsi, they could tell you the difference. I can't do that. But there is some kind of thing with these when it's like not just high fructose corn syrup and something. I think there's more of a richer, realer taste. You definitely can taste it when they put in those fake sugar things. Which those things give me a headache. They give me a headache. But having this for snack, there's no rules. You can do what you want. I mean, why not, if you're hungry, eat what you're hungry for. And if you're hungry for pizza, like I did in the last one, if you're hungry for an omelet, it doesn't always have to be like snack being something that's considered a snack. You can step outside of the zone and don't play by the rules. Because in some countries, breakfast or dinner and snacks or lunch and all these things, watching a lot of munchies on YouTube over the years, haven't watched in a while, but all around the world they'll go and you'll see some of these things that people eat in some of these countries for breakfast, and we wouldn't think of anything like that. Although here we eat sausage, and that's common, but if someone in another country, if they eat like lamb for breakfast, people go, lamb? Well, we eat sausage. And it's so common that you don't think anything of it. But what's the matter? What like, I used to have a kid in high school. Was it high school or middle school maybe? He would eat on the bus the way to school. Dude would be eating like Snickers bars and everything. And we thought that was odd then because, as a kid, your parents don't let you have that. Is that abnormal now? To eat like a Snickers bar when you wake up? That's still a little off, but why not mushroom egg Spaetzle from Aldi's with turkey and spinach for snack? Why not? And why not soda at like 11 o'clock at night? Why not? I don't have to get up early. Well, I do. But it is, it's late. It's late. I should check the time. From now on, I'm going to start putting the time up. Like also, people will be working weird hours and getting up at different hours. So breakfast to them might come at like 4 in the afternoon. And are they in the breakfast mindset that a normal person would be when you get up at 8? Because it's usually just mental that you eat a breakfast thing at 8 o'clock. But if you're getting up at 4 because you work like a midnight shift, all bets are off. You're just eating, to you, it's your morning, but it's the middle of the day. So not equilibrium, that's the balance. What's the word? When you're locked into the seasons, I don't know, the rhythms or something, whatever. It's more circadian rhythms, I don't know. you're more like thinking midday food. But I still think food rules should be thrown out. And if you want to have German stuff at 11 o'clock at night on a Friday night, then go ahead and do it. Because this is not going to help me sleep. Something about salt and sugar, though. Another thing, I eat pretty darn good. The late night snacks is where you're going to see me. What you'll see me eat on late night snacks is what I would consider treats. So I'm going to start, anytime I eat something that's like a little left of center in terms of the health, it's going to be on the late night snack. That's where I'm going to put it. Like my cheat days will be late night snack nights. So if someone's going to come in here and go, oh, you know, that's terrible to have it, I have it once every 2 weeks, something like this at night. I eat like a machine otherwise. Well, that's not true. But step out of your zone. Like, what is the weirdest snack you've had? That was like, people were like, you're having that for snack? You know, monkey brains. Like, because there's ones that seem weird, like, even though they're very common, but seem really weird for snack. Like if you say, I'm gonna have a snack, what are you having? It goes, oh, I'm gonna have some of that leftover cake. Hey, what are you having, Jim? Oh, you know, I'm just gonna have some chips. Hey, what are you having, Bill? I'm gonna go make an omelet. You don't hear it. That's the thing. I think that's the one thing with snacks, about the point I'm gonna make. Snacks never require you to turn the oven on. If you're turning the oven on, it's probably not a snack anymore. That's no longer a snack. Now you're cooking. I don't know how much more of this I should have, though. Let's hold off for a second. Definitely a good combo. They had grape. Probably should have done that. I thought this fit. The colors and all this jazz. I'm messing this up. You people really care if I have this presume as I like. I'm doing this like I'm like as a sponsor. That's it. Should have done great, but the orange and the black fit kind of with everything. Yeah, I got to keep a theme going. But yeah, there are certain foods, right, that for snacks are a little out of whack. Like you don't cook anything. You can reheat, but once the oven goes on, that's too much work for a snack. Maybe microwave popcorn on the stove. Like when I was younger, they had the popcorn. The Jiffy Pop would come in this little tray thing with a little handle, and it would be covered, and you'd put it over the oven. You buy it in the store with this little handle. You just put it over the the stove top, turn on the flame, and pop, 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 pop. And there you go. So that one, that's got snackability. You haven't hit out of the bounds. But to all you people at home, all the beautiful people that you want to make an omelet at midnight, that's you. Just don't forget to turn off the oven because you're drowsy. Turn off the stove, This is salty, guys. About salt or sugar, which one? Now, both of them have their diabetes with the sugar, high blood pressure with the salt, heart problems both ways for everything. If you had to pick one, this I think is an easy one, and it wouldn't kill you. So you can have all the sugar stuff with sugar in it you want it, or all the stuff with salt you want it. I won't go sugar, right? Because all what it entails, you got all your drinks, your sodas are the sugar based. All your fruit drinks are sugar based. All the candies are sugar based. So that's more. You guys would probably all say, be able to have. I'd probably pick sugar. Me too. Salt. What do you get? Pre-packaged frozen foods. That's what you'd be able to have. Not enough variety. That's the only thing where there's like a lot of salt. So yeah, I would think sugar would probably be the runaway. The runaway winner there. I did this 2 minutes, and because it's in this glass Martha Stewart bowl, so deep and thick, it's not even deep. I did it 2 minutes, and it was ice cold in the middle. These tempered glass things are really, you really got to work overtime to heat your stuff up. But yeah, see, like, what's more enjoyable right now? That's the salty this or the drink this. Like, I would, if it was, because I know it's not good for you to have that much sugar, 57 grams. If it didn't do anything to me, sugar, I would drink the whole thing. Because you can get carried away with sugary drinks, like drinking them down, man. You can get freaking carried away. This, at some point, you're just like, it doesn't feel good. The salt, I just feels not right, man. It doesn't feel right going down. Just a little more of that. Guys, go out of your comfort zone on snacks and tell me in the comment section, you monsters. Make a comment, tell me, what's the weirdest snack you have had, or like having? So like I said, all bets are off. I'll eat anything. If I'm visiting someone's house and they're like, hey, you want a snack? And I'm like, sure. And they're like, well, all we got is beef bourguignon from last night's dinner. I'll say, well, let's heat up some beef bourguignon. Did I say that right? If I'm at my relative's house and they're like, hey, Tommy, you want a late night snack? It's only 12 o'clock. We're still up. I'll say, yeah, what do you got? If they say lollipop, I'll say, let me have a lollipop. If they say, Tom, hey, thanks for hanging out. We're going to be up a while. Let's eat something. You want a snack? A late night snack? I'll say, of course I do. They'll say, okay, you want to make a turkey? What is wrong with me? It'll only take 8 hours. Sure. There's a few things. But I think, and I've said this before, there's something so zen and calming about a late night snack. It's either you're alone. A lot of times the late night snack, it's a lonesome thing, right? You're not really with people on the late night snack. Because then if you're with people and you're eating the late night snack, it's more like you're just eating together. The snack is kind of like a solitary thing, right? And some people get food anxiety. They want to eat something. If they're around a family member, a husband, a wife, a spouse, they don't want to dive into that. They won't say they want it. Person goes to sleep, they're like, all right, time to eat that Oreo box. Here's some weird ingredients here. Egg Spaetzle is the main ingredient, which is durum wheat semolina, pasteurized egg, powdered sunflower oil. Glucose syrup is in this as well. The Germans love the glucose syrup. Aldi's, the owner is like German. So they always have a lot of German stuff there. And yeah, I think this was glucose syrup. It's a weird thing. I didn't even think to look, but, and again, it's very hard to read this. There's really not a ton of ingredients in this. Honey is in this. Raw honey. I think that's right. They said it on the front. Yeah. Made with honey. Antioxidant. Right on the cover. Honey. Gives it that little kick in the butt. So all I'm saying with this late night snack is eat whatever you want. You open the fridge, you open the cupboards, eat it. Eat whatever you want. That goes for even if it's not yours, you're visiting someone. Just eat what you want. They say the next morning, say, what happened? Did you eat the rest of that mac and cheese? See, I did. It was late night snack. Anything goes. Open your fridge. Go now, get something. Take the weirdest thing out of there. And here's the thing. I don't think it should matter. If you're eating that late at night, nothing's really that great for you. Yeah, you can have a steak tartare or sushi or whatever the heck is supposed to be the best thing. It's not that great for you that time of night. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, doctor. What am I, Dr. Welby? Soon, I have another late night snack coming up soon again. There are going to be a lot of these now. I've said this in the pizza one, I want to start doing the snack, talking some stuff about the food, then bringing the light down and continuing the topic while I sit back and we just talk into the night a little bit. I'm not going to do that in this one because if I turn this light off, you won't see this face. And Lord knows you need to see this face because I've been showing myself a lot here lately. But yeah, I'm gonna make these a little more, with a little more flavor and a little more nuance or a little more kind of like depth. All right, a little bit more of this. I'm trying to tell you guys what this compares to. But it just tastes like orange cream soda. But I'm not even kidding, and only not because I saw that it didn't use actual sugar. It actually tastes better than like a Sprite, not Sprite, what's the orange one? What's the orange soda? Famous one, I don't know. Tastes better than that. And I do have another special orange, a good orange drink coming up soon. This has been pretty good. Salty, but good. And I'll tell you, salt, that can match. So here's a way to put it. Salt can really cover up food that really stinks and sucks. Doesn't just suck, it sucks and stings. Because tofu, you put enough salt on that, that's like eating a steak at the Ritz. Okay? Put enough salt on anything, like I said, it becomes the food of the gods. Does that work with sugar? Say you have like Cheerios, which has no sugar, and you just load sugar into it. I guess that applies because if you buy like the sugary versions of the Cheerios, it just does make it better. But to me, I get like that. My teeth feel like they're cracking from sugar. It's can be so harsh. Oh, that was good. See, I just got the bloodlust there. I wanted that taste of it, knowing it's the last. I didn't want it to end, and I really want to chug this. If I chug this, I'm probably just gonna like, you'll see me just fall side right here, and then that's the end of it. I finished it, guys. Look, Mom, all done. Can I leave the table now, Mom? Can I go play? I ain't lying. That was half of it. And I'm gonna say, the almost zen score on that. See, I have to rate this, I have to actually consider the salt part of it. You can't go, oh no, you can't consider the salt. What was the food like? Well, it was salty. If they don't want me to review their food on this billion subscriber channel for what it is, then don't put salt in it and I'll review your egg Spaetzle. But if you're putting salt in to make it more flavorful, I'm not only going to say, yeah, it's more flavorful, but it's also friggin' disgusting where there's that much salt in. But no, it's not. It's not disgusting with that much salt. It's actually pretty darn good. But I could see just the serving, they got it right. The serving they got right. You can't have more than that. Your toes will be tingling. You don't want the tingle toes. You don't want the tingle toes because you combine that with this and you get yourself a sugar, salt, mariachi band just dancing inside your body, tickling your organs, dancing through your blood. And that's not good at 11 o'clock at night. But what is good is late night snacks here on the Almost Zen TV channel. Sorry, this one's a short one. I'm in the midst of renovating a room and I'm going to be doing more relaxed ones in that room. So there's gonna be more of a, it's gonna give more reasons to vibe in there because of the way the room is gonna be set up and relaxing. So I'm gonna be sitting there. I think the first one in the new room, what do these usually go, a half hour? My first late night snack in the new room, I wanna go 30 minutes now I wanna do 6.5 hours, my first one. No, I want to make them longer and, like I said, make them like 2 parts where I just eat, we talk about the food, and then sit back and chill for a little bit before we go. Like, you don't just eat at a restaurant and then bolt. Well, oh, you do? No, I eat, they take the food away, and then I just talk or I pull out an iPad for like an hour. They don't like it, so they don't like it. And sometimes the people I'm with don't like it because they want to leave, and some of them have left. And I've said, go ahead without me. And they're like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah, leave. I'm going to stay here for about an hour. And then an hour goes by, and they're out front waiting. And I'm like, why are you guys still here? They're like, well, you drove us. So I'm like, all right, yeah, but that's friendship. They stayed. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Get these pumpkin things out of the way. This was overall for food and the vibe of the German vibe to this and the Knicks German player getting his first NBA block. Because of all that coming together, the German overload, das Schicksal, I'm going to give this late night snack a 9 out of 10. Just because the sum of it's greater than the sum of its parts because of what it is. I got the colors matching all over the place. I got German, and then German Knicks guy. I got 2 things that are glass. You didn't think about that, huh? I'm using glass. I mean, the paper on here looks a little like it's blending in. It's like German leaves, I think. Right? They're like German leaves. All right, guys, I'm dizzy from the sugar-salt combination. I'm not feeling right, but I'm feeling good. That means I'm gonna live another day and do another late night snack. So, I'm Tommy. Has this been annoying, the squeaking, by the way? This is Almost Zen TV. And I say, it's late. That means it's time to eat. Talk to you next time.